You're married to Hong Kong-born American singer Coco Lee.
Yes.
And in the business world, you've managed to nab high-profile celebrities like David Beckham, Katy Perry, to ask them to sign a joint venture with you to endorse their own line of clothing and accessories. What's it like hanging out with the rich and famous?
Well, first thing is, the rich and famous are the same as the unrich and not famous. They're people. And to be quite honest, living with Coco has taught me that celebrities can be just normal people. We've been together for, I think, 14 years. And she's as down to earth as anybody who's not a celebrity. So I would say from the idea that it's so glamorous, I think she would affirm that it's not that glamorous. We have normal lives. You know, we work hard. She works very hard. I work very hard. We want to see each other. It's hard because we travel. Of course, at times it's exciting because of the people you get to meet. Like David Beckham, he's a good example. But he's one of the greatest people you can meet and a greatest person. And so I would say what's important to us as a group is not that if they're a celebrity, it's the type of person they are. And Katy Perry's another one. She's great to work with. She's very hands-on, and she resonates really well with the consumer. David, for sure, globally has this huge appeal. Both, I've never seen a guy like that, but both to men and to women. I would say that it's part of my life, and I don't know any different. It's been a long time.
Any difficult personalities that you worked with?
No. In fact, there's some that wanted to work with us, which I won't name, which we chose not to because it's too time consuming.
To manage their egos?
To manage, I don't know about their egos, but to manage their business because they need a lot of time. I'll give you an example about David. When I first met David, we were going to meet and have dinner. Actually, it was here in Hong Kong. So we made up to meet at 7:30. I come at 7:30. They tell me he was sitting in the lobby of the restaurant for 20 minutes before, making sure he's on time. Because he's an athlete, right? And they need to be on time. So he shows up on time. And then Coco was going to come for dinner that night. She arrives a little bit late because of who she is. Just because that's what happens. She was a little late. And David gets up and brings a present to her he brought from London. Never met each other, and brings a present from Victoria. And those kind of touches, you can imagine how impressive that is to people. And I knew when he did all this stuff and he shows up on time, I want to work with him.
He's reliable.
Very reliable. In fact, all the celebrities we work with are very reliable. That's important to us.
Let's talk about another relationship that you have, and that's with the Fung family.
Yes.
Global Brands Group spun off from Li & Fung in 2014. You used to head Li & Fung, and now CEO of Global Brands Group. What sort of business relationship do you still have with the Fung family after all these years?
I've been with the Fungs for 17 years, which I just realized, and since 2000. So it's pretty remarkable. They're amazing people. I don't necessarily need to work. I love coming in. I love them as partners. They've been great. They're very entrepreneurial. They're very supportive, and they're very smart. They will say, I am sure, because I've heard them say it, that I'm part of their family. They will say over and over, "You're our family," and they treat me like family.
Well, they spun off the group, but the family itself still owns a stake.
Same
in Global
stake.
Brands
Yes.
Group.
Yeah,
Do they interfere in the way you run the company?
No.
Do they get involved in the decisions that you make?
William is the chairman of the company. I'm the vice chairman, and we kind of segregate what William does and what I do. I run the business, and he runs the board. And we're pretty clear about that. But of course, any major decisions, we sit down. We're meeting on Saturday. Because they're very busy, we tend to meet on Sunday, Saturday, middle of the night, early morning.
Middle of the night?
Middle of the night. It could be a 12 o'clock meeting.
That sounds demanding.
It's been that way their whole career. They have more energy than any 25-year-old.
They don't sleep?
Just at the meeting. I'm joking.
Well, you're 58 years old. You're Canadian. You spent almost 30 years here in Asia, in Hong Kong. You've been here since 1980s. Now heading Global Brands Group. How would you describe your own leadership and your management style? What are you like as the boss?
Well, I think you have to ask somebody else that question. But what I'm trying to do is surround myself with what I consider the best people in the industry, whatever business I have. Because as business gets bigger, You cannot do it all yourself. And any CEO that is so demanding, hands-on, and trying to dictate everything is going to fail. You cannot become big. You can be a small business. So I give people a lot of leeway. I direct them, I motivate them, and I make sure they're the right people, and that's key.
Well, after spending so much time here in Asia, is your outlook more Western or more Asian?
I honestly don't know. I really don't know. I think I'm a real mix. I'm Eurasian.
And finally, it's been 3 years since the spin-off from Li and Feng. What's your great big envision for Global Brands Group? Where do you see the company in the next 5-10 years?
I for sure want to get to a $10 billion company.
What sort of time frame are you looking at?
As soon as possible. I would say 2-3 year plans, because we're in this one. So about 6 years from now, to at least get to a $10 billion company. And I'd be happy if we get to that scale. At the same time, that would probably mean we're a great company, because you won't get there unless you are a great company. So we want to create something over those 6 years that's never been seen before in our industry.
And I've been speaking with Bruce Rockowitz, CEO of Global Brands Group here in Shanghai. Hope you've enjoyed the program. Do check us online at managingasia.cnbc.com for more exclusive leadership insights. Until next time, I'm Christine Tan. Thanks for watching. Hi, I'm Christine Tan, and thanks for watching Managing Asia on CNBC Live. You can check out more of our great content by clicking on the videos on screen. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for the very best in feature programming. Thanks for watching.